Welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're going to talk about the one thing we all share equally, the one resource you just can't buy more of: time.
Okay, picture this. Every single day, you, me, literally everyone gets this exact number of seconds deposited into our own personal time account. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, we all get the same daily capital from the bank of time. And this is the great paradox, isn't it? If we're all starting with the exact same amount in the bank, how do our lives end up looking so drastically different? To figure that out, let's just walk through a totally normal day.
All right, to really get a grip on this, let's create a character that I think we can all see a little bit of ourselves in. We'll call him Mr. A, and we're going to follow the money, or in this case, the seconds.
So our guy, Mr. A, wakes up and boom, his account is full. It's a brand new day, a clean slate, same as everyone else. He's got the full 86,400 seconds all ready to go. Now let's just see how quickly that currency starts to disappear. First things first, sleep. It's pretty much non-negotiable, right? You gotta do it. And right off the bat, it eats up a massive chunk, about a third of our entire daily budget. And just like that, before his feet have even hit the floor, before a single sip of coffee, Mr. A's balance has already dropped down to 57,600 seconds.
All right, so what's next? Well, now come the big rocks, the unavoidable things that make up modern life. Getting ready, the commute, and of course, the actual workday.
I mean, just think about how this stacks up for a minute. You've got your standard 8 hours at work or school. For a lot of us, the commute can easily eat up another 2 hours. Throw in a couple hours for meals and breaks, and you're looking at a huge 12-hour chunk of your waking day gone. You pull all of that out of the account, another massive withdrawal, and all of a sudden, Mr. A is left with just 14,400 seconds for everything else. This is it. This is what it's all about, right? The part of the day we all look forward to. This is that window of free time, the time that's truly ours to do with as we please. So how does Mr. A spend this precious resource? Well, he kicks back for a couple of hours, watching TV, playing some games, scrolling through social media. Then he spends about an hour on his evening routine before hitting the sack. I mean, who can't relate to that? It's a perfectly normal way to wind down. And poof, the day's gone, the time account hits zero, ready to be refilled tomorrow morning. A completely average, perfectly relatable day. Okay, but now let's switch things up. It's time to introduce someone new to the story. Let's meet Mr. B. On the surface, his day is almost exactly the same as Mr. A's. But there's one tiny, game-changing difference. This is where it gets really interesting. Look, Mr. B still relaxes for an hour, but he takes that other hour of leisure time and reallocates it. He swaps 1 hour of passive entertainment for 1 hour of active self-development. That's it. That's the only change. 1 hour. I mean, come on. It feels like nothing, right? A drop in the bucket in a 24-hour day. But this right here, this is where the quiet, incredible magic of compounding really gets started. To really wrap our heads around the massive impact of this tiny daily choice, let's use a powerful analogy. Let's imagine Mr. B decides to use that 1 extra hour to go for a run. So that 1 hour, 10-kilometer run, it seems pretty modest on its own. But do that every day for a month, you've just run 300 kilometers. Keep that habit going for a whole year, and suddenly you're at over 3,600 kilometers. That's like running clear across a continent. But what happens if he just keeps going? Yeah, let that sink in. A small, consistent daily investment, something that feels totally manageable today, can lead to an outcome that seems absolutely impossible from the starting line. And here's the real kicker. This principle doesn't just stop with 1 hour. Oh no, it's totally scalable. Let's see how this thing can really build on itself. Imagine we have a Mr. C who decides to invest both of his leisure hours into this. Well, he'd circle the entire globe in about 5.5 years. So, in the same time it takes Mr. B to do 1 lap, Mr. C has already lapped him. And Mr. A? He's still on the couch. He never even left the starting line. Of course, what we're really looking at here isn't just a race. This is a fundamental principle at work. And it's not actually about running, is it? It's about learning a language 15 minutes a day. It's about building a business, 1 phone call at a time. It's about mastering an instrument with an hour of practice. This is the compound effect in action. And that's the beauty of it. The clock resets for absolutely everyone. We all wake up with the same raw material,
that same bank account full of seconds and the same opportunity to build something with our day.
So the real question, the one that matters, is what are you going to build with yours? The choice and those small, consistent steps are entirely up to you.